Hello and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2, where in the last episode, we explored two brand new galaxies in the second world of the game, and today we'll be doing the exact same thing, but one of those galaxies will be the final boss galaxy for World 2. So, let's begin our adventures by talking to Honeybloom right over here and call it on board the Starship Mario. This Honeybloom is going to require 700 Starbits, which we have way more than enough in order to feed said Honeybloom. And if you don't, then you can always just go back through some of the earlier levels to collect some more Starbits. But if you've been following the walkthrough, you probably have way more than enough Starbits to feed this Honeybloom. A new galaxy was born. And that is the galaxy that we are going to be exploring first today. So, let's fly off to the Honeybloom galaxy. And tackle Bumble Beginnings. Keep your Starbit near Mario as you load into the level to be ready to collect a bunch of Starbits that are going to spawn out as he floats off toward the main planet. Okay, so we're actually going to be going for a secret star first before going for the main power star, but also there's going to be some hidden goodies up here for us. If you swing backward on that trapeze and then wall jump your way up to the top, you'll find some extra Starbits, which are always nice. Then you want to use the trapeze to swing in the other direction to swing your way up here, and then wall jump your way up a little bit further. And when you get to the very top, there's going to be a power star waiting for you. Oh dear God, almost just messed that up. Almost messed it up horrendously. Here's your power star, right at the beginning of the level. You got a hidden star, the secret wall jump, Honeybloom Galaxy, 23 power stars. You got some Starbits for a new total of 728. You got some coins for a new total of 368. Starship Mario can now advance. Looks like we have a bee on board. Keep it away from me, I'm allergic. If I get stung, I'll swell right up. I do like watching him though. Think he knows any good bee tricks? Game's been saved. Okay, well, let's go talk to the bee that has now come on board Starship Mario and see if he does know any good bee tricks for us. But you'd like to know our secret, when we get coins in the air, we can fly farther. Yes, because when if you collect a coin, just like when you're swimming underwater, if you collect a coin mid-air, it'll replenish your flight gauge. Although I guess I should have saved that reveal for later because we're going to once again return to Honeybloom Galaxy. And this time we'll actually tackle Bumble Beginnings. The reason I probably should say that review for later is because we haven't actually gotten the new power-up yet, and of course if you played Super Mario Galaxy, or you watch my walkthrough for the first game, you already know what we're about to find. But if you haven't, then perhaps it'll come as a surprise to you what we're about to discover. So if you wall jump your way up over here, you will discover... I said if I can side somersault proper, which apparently I can't side somersault. There we go. You will discover the bee mushroom. You've transformed into Bee Mario. Hold A to buzz around. Okay, so if you didn't play Super Mario Galaxy, here's the basic controls. Jump and then press the A button to float your way up, like so. You cannot spin jump while you're in midair. I mean, you can, but it doesn't extend your momentum any further, so it's not really all that useful. You can't backflip, you can't side somersault, you can only float around. Also, touching water will cause you to lose the power-up. So just some important things to keep in mind. You can also stand on clouds, just like you can if you're Cloud Mario. And of course, as the bee was telling us on Starship Mario, if you pick up a coin mid-air, it will restore some of your flight gauge, which will be very, very important and very useful moving forward. Now then, to get this comm medal, I recommend you wait until this thing floats further down so that you can easily fly above it. grab the Comet Medal, and then quickly make your way back out before it catches up with you. then just float over this guy, keep moving around, and if you need a new Bee Mario, or if you need a new Bee Mushroom, there's one right here, but either way, just float into this thing. Hold your cursor over Mario so that you can collect more star bits as he rides along the vines, and then when you get to the very, very end, you will be able to bounce along these things right over here, and if you want some extra coins, you can float your way up into this big coin right here, and it'll cause a bunch of smaller coins to appear around it, but as we know, flying into coins will replenish our flight gauge, so we can continually just hold the A button down as we float around and not ever run out of flight. And if you collect all the coins, you will get a 1-up as a reward for doing so. Now then, we're just going to keep on making our way towards the level, bouncing our way along as we go, collecting coins, and also hitting this checkpoint flag. Now for here, you want to turn yourself around to the right and then jump off like so. Then jump onto the orange pole, bounce off to the left, which I apparently failed to do, but I also landed immediately onto another Bee Mushroom, so it didn't really affect me in the long run. You want to try to get above this thing so you can jump to the left and avoid it like so without having to worry about it catching up with you. Same thing here, you want to get above it, and quickly jump off to the right and then float above it so that you don't have to worry about any of the enemies in the area. Then float over to this trapeze right here, and then just go to the next one, hop onto this vine to carry you into the next section. We're kind of on the end of the level right here, just a little bit further to go, and then we will have our final power star for the Honeybloom Galaxy. And here we go. Coming around this corner, we are going to encounter another checkpoint flag. Just a little bit further to go to the end of the mission. You want to completely avoid those things. They will be very, very dangerous. Just drop past them or float above them. They should be of no concern to you whatsoever. Definitely want to take a break here to replenish your flight gauge, though, because you need to jump off here and float up immediately, or else the thing's going to eat you up. Again, fly over this thing. You don't want to be bothered with it even in the slightest. Pause here for a brief break, and then keep on moving along. Pause here for a brief break, and then once again float your way up to the top. The end of the mission is almost upon us. We just got to get through one little more platforming gauntlet up across the clouds, and once we float our way up to the top of the clouds, the power star will be ours. You got a star, Bumble Beginnings, Honeybloom Galaxy, 24 power stars. You got a common medal for a new total of 13. Galaxy complete. You got some star bits for a new total of 822. And some coins for a new total of 392. And now it is time to go face off against Bowser in the final boss world of World 2. So let's go ahead and open the way forth. Starship Mario can now advance to Bowser's Lava Lair. Let's tackle Bowser's Big Lava Power Party. Alright, this is the first of the Bowser boss battles, and for the first one, it's pretty easy. First things first, you want to either spin into or stomp on top of Magic Koopa's head to cause the pole star to appear so that you can launch yourself over to this next planet right here. Then just launch your way across these platforms and then ground pound on this to bounce your way up to the top. Now there is a life mushroom on this planet, which I definitely recommend you get. You can just what you can do actually is you can bounce into the lava and then bounce into the life mushroom, and you'll just be able to take the hit, and then you can replenish the health points you lose along the way with the coins that you'll find in the next section. The life mushroom won't be essential to your success, but you know, it's a life mushroom, so it certainly helps. One up over on the left side if you want it. We're of course going to grab it because why not? If you need a coin, the Toad's over here, found a coin for you, so you know, it's there if you want it. As for this guy, he's going to throw some hammers at you. He's not that big of a threat. Just dodge the hammers, spin into him once, then walk into him to cause him to go away. Then hop into the Sling Star and launch yourself up to the next planet directly above us. Make sure to grab the star bits along the way. I didn't get too many there, but it's fine. Then if you jump into this coin right here, there's going to be plenty of coins around here that you can follow along in a clockwise circle so that you aren't going against the rotation of the fireballs. And if you collect all the coins before they disappear, you will get a 1-up. Now we're going to ground pound right here. I say ground pound right here to cause this to fall on down. Collect the star bits along the left and right hand sides, then stand on this, wait for it to shake, and then jump to the middle platform so that you're safe to go to the other side. Now for this common medal, what you want to do is you want to either crouch underneath this womp, kind of like this, so that you can sneak underneath it, or you can also bait it into crushing you, like this. Get it angry, then back out of the way. Backflip on top of it, and then just ground pound like so. But you don't want to do that for the next one. For this next one, you want to crouch underneath it, just like this. Then wait for it to come back up into a wall, so that you can backflip off the wall, and then wall jump your way into the comet medal. That one's probably the trickiest comet medal of the game so far, but not too bad once you get the hang of wall jumping off the wall as it's coming back up. Now just ground pound towards the middle of this thing to break off the Bowser lock on the door. And then it'll take you through into the next section where there's I almost just fell off there. That was almost really bad. I almost just fell into the abyss. Alright. Hit the checkpoint flag. Avoid the black hole bits because you'll notice that these things are chomping away at the carpet. And I just do as I say, not as I do. These skeleton things are chomping away at the carpet, and the path they leave behind allows you to fall through into the black hole below, so you definitely don't want to do that. And we did unfortunately lose our life mushroom, but there is going to be another one that we can pick up right here, so if you lost it, don't worry about it. It's not going to end up harming you in the long run, because as I said, there is a life mushroom right here for you to collect. They're very generous with the life mushrooms in this mission. Not that we particularly need them, but they're there if you want them. Now we're just going to long jump our way over to this platform right here. Stand again on the I did not mean to fall into the lava. That was not part of the plan. We're going to stick with this purple platform as it moves through. The statues will come to life as you approach them and essentially fire a laser beam between them, so all you gotta do is just jump over the laser beam. It's really not that complicated. And then when you get to the end, there's going to be 2 Hammer Bros waiting for you. So I recommend you stun one with a star bit, like this, so that you can temporarily stun it, so that you can walk up to it, and then spin into him like this. Then do the same thing with the other one, and that would be both Hammer Bros taken out immediately. You notice I lost my other life mushroom, but don't worry, because there's another life mushroom right here. There's a lot of life mushrooms in this mission for you to collect. Now, we've arrived at the final boss. All we gotta do is just stay to the bottom right of this of this thing, so that you can launch it to the top left to break that Bowser chain. Wait for it to come back up again, then stand to the bottom left so that you can break the Bowser chain on the top right, just like so. Then, you guessed it, to break the one in the bottom, we're going to stand towards the top of this, and doing so will allow us to access the boss battle of the level. So just wait for the doors to open, hop into the tractor beam, and go face off against Bowser. Huh?
Wahaha, you showed up. Look at you running around like a little flea on a puny planetoid. No, it isn't puny, my massive new power, the power to flatten you into a space pancake.
Alright, so remember those yellow balls that we ground pounded into in order to break the Bowser locks? Well, that mechanic is going to be useful here too. So you want to first things first run around in a circle so that you can cause these things to I should explain this. Run around in a circle to cause the meteor things to crash towards the planet. And the reason you run in a circle is so that they don't crash into each other. Then stand on top of one of the meteor rock things to bait Bowser into punching it. Then jump onto the other one and ground pound so that you can attack Bowser. You want to aim for anywhere on Bowser's body that isn't his shell. If you bounce it into his shell, it'll just be knocked right off. So now all I have to do is rinse and repeat. Again, bait him into knocking out one of the rocks, but not all of them, because we do need at least one of them to survive so that we can use it against Bowser, like so. Again, aim for anywhere on his body that isn't his shell. Now just one more hit. Again, you want to keep moving and dodging the rocks, but he has one more trick up his sleeve this time, because this time he's going to go on a fire rampage, so you just want to avoid the fire stream like this. And then after he's done with his fire stream, he will once again try to punch the ground. So let's just bait him into destroying one of the rocks, hop on the other one, ground pound him once again. Alright, just one more hit. Again, it's the same process as last time. He's going to go on a bit of a fire rampage, which is pretty easy to dodge. Just move out of the way as he approaches you. Then do the same thing as he comes back around. And now, again, just bait him into crashing into one of the rocks. Right here's good. And then jump onto the other one. And that is the boss fight defeated.
Rawr. Now I remember why you're my arch nemesis. You're so annoyingly hard to squish. Good thing I win anyway. Haha. While you've been playing, my master plan has moved on to the next phase. Tough luck, Mario.
And now we can collect our second grand star of the game. You got a Grand Star, Bowser's Big Lava Power Party, Bowser's Lava Lair, 25 Power Stars. You got a Common Medal for a new total of 14. And you got some Star Bits for a new total of 886. And you got some coins for a new total of 395. Well, how about that? You fought a giant monster and then he turned tail and ran off, right? Well then, let's get on after him. With the power of this Grand Star, we can keep going through time and space no problem. So it sounds like your special one is still with that monster, eh? Well, let's not just sit around getting older. Let's get going, Captain. Wow, an entirely new world. Looks like the path splits up ahead. Hey, don't look at me. The captain makes the choices, am I right? The game has been saved, and that will be it for this episode. We've now cleared out all of World 2 as much as we can for the time being, and we now have access to World 3, and we will begin exploring this new world in the next episode. So, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time with Catch Roll. Oh wait, a letter from Toad. Do we have a new mission? Wow, even we couldn't get to this Power Star in Honeybloom Galaxy. Here's a reward for your bravery. Please accept this one-up mushroom. Well, it's a bit useless at the end of the episode, but it's a nice sentiment anyway. We got a certificate of commendation from the honeybee. There's a one-up mushroom attached to the letter. Whoa. Alright, well, that'll be it for now, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Super Mario Galaxy 2. Goodbye.